Hey guys, it's Sean, and we finally have a fresh crop of Oscar nominees that we can discuss. And while we're really excited for all of the movies and performances that got recognized by the Academy, of course we have to take a moment to talk about the snubs. But before we get into all of that, do me a favor, go down, hit the subscribe button, you know we appreciate that. If we're talking snubs, the biggest one has to be Bradley Cooper in the Best Director category. I mean, the film got a Best Picture nomination, it received Actor and Actress for Bradley Cooper and Lady Gaga, Supporting Actor, it received Cinematography, but the old joke goes, I guess the movie directed itself, right? Well, we know that Star is Born didn't direct itself, it was directed by Bradley Cooper. And if Bradley Cooper wanted to win any Oscar at the Academy Awards this year, I would argue that it's for Best Director.
Hey.
What?
I just want to take another look at you.
This one hurts me personally, but 8th Grade was totally overlooked by the Academy. And I guess I kind of understand it. It's a Sundance hit, it's a bit of an indie. Yes, it's a coming-of-age story and it's been told a million times before, but the reviews are over-the-top positive, and Elsie Fisher is fantastic as the lead girl who's transitioning from middle school to high school. 8th Grade is the type of movie that deserves a screenplay nomination or just some recognition from the Academy that shows what a great film it truly is. I hate the fact that it was overlooked this year. It's a little bit silly, I understand, to use the word snub with Black Panther. The film did great at the Oscars this year, but if this was really going to be a runaway success for Black Panther, I think it would have squeezed Ryan Coogler into the Best Director field. I know he would have been thrilled to be there. And of course, Michael B. Jordan is Killmonger in Best Supporting Actor. I just think when you think of Marvel villains, they're overall pretty forgettable, and Michael B. Jordan did something so special in Black Panther that to give him an Oscar nomination for that performance would have been icing on what was a delicious cake for Black Panther today. There was a time during this awards race when we actually thought Emily Blunt had a chance to receive not one nomination, but two. She was going to contend for A Quiet Place, and she might also contend for Mary Poppins Returns. Personally, I thought she was spectacular in each of those, but the Academy decided to go with neither of them. There was a time when people believed that Emily Blunt and Toni Collette could both be recognized at the Oscars for their work in A Quiet Place and Hereditary. Basically, Blunt seemed like a shoo-in for some recognition, and the fact that she was completely overlooked by the Academy is still a shock to me. On paper, Damien Chazelle's movie First Man is the type of film that the Academy always celebrates. And leading up into the Oscar nominations, it was getting some recognition from groups like the Critics' Choice Awards. But it was completely left off of some major categories and even some places where I thought it might sneak in. So First Man did not get a Best Picture nomination. I'm a little bit surprised at that. Damien Chazelle does not get into Best Director. I'm less surprised at that because the field for Best Director is just very strong this year. Claire Foy, I thought, had a real good shot of getting in for playing Neil Armstrong's wife in First Man. She had picked up a couple of major nominations and even a few wins leading up to the Oscar nominations. And again, I just thought the Academy would react to First Man better than I did because I wasn't really a big fan of it. Finally, I'm shocked that Crazy Rich Asians was overlooked in every single category at the Oscars. But it was recognized by the Golden Globes and it actually won at the Critics' Choice Awards, so I felt like it had a pretty good chance of getting some love from the Oscars. And this speaks to why I think the Academy was thinking about introducing this popular category, which didn't come to fruition. If you do introduce a popular category at the Academy Awards, then crowd pleasers like Crazy Rich Asians do get into the conversation. People tune into the Oscar telecast to see if their favorite movies will end up winning. I do understand the value of the popular category, and maybe if it were put into place this year, a film like Crazy Rich Asians would have gone home a little bit happier this morning. Listen, we're really happy for all of the films that received Oscar nominations today, but these snubs made us really angry, so we had to get onto YouTube and vent about it, as you do. There's going to be a lot more to say about the Oscars between now and the ceremony, so hit that subscribe button down below so you don't miss any of our videos.